Hi there, I'm Brian Wilson. Welcome to another 5-Minute Friday with Brian. Today is June 11th, 2021, and I'd like to discuss with you wire fraud and how that works with escrow. That's why all the money's behind me. If you are taken in by these very slick online hackers and scammers that send you an email that you think's coming from your escrow company, so you set up the wire of your who knows how much, hundreds of thousands of dollars, and then it gets redirected. So that's what we're going to discuss. So let me share my screen. Here we go. So this is the Wire Fraud and Electronic Funds Transfer Advisory. As you can tell, I've highlighted a few things, but it basically, oops, don't need that in there anymore. Excuse me. There we go. But it basically is discussing how the ability to transmit and do things electronically, transmit money and other stuff, has really made our lives easier, but it's also made it a little more tricky. So what we have to, it's convenience, but what we have to be aware of is hackers have been able to intercept these emails. They'll search for certain terms, keywords, and then if your email is not secure, they can alter the account numbers or something in there that will then send it to their account instead of yours, or to the one you're expecting it to be. And also they will set up fake phone numbers. So you'll dial and you'll talk to one of them and they'll of course say, yeah, it's perfectly all right. Go ahead, send it. This is the account number, and they'll verify the account number that is fake. So here are some things to watch for and be advised about. Get your phone numbers and all those kind of account numbers and things from escrow and from the whomever it is at the very beginning, so that it's, you know, it's real. Don't confirm anything, or confirm only, I would say you want to initiate the call. If they call you, that's not so good. How do you know who's calling you? So you call the escrow company that you've already been talking to all the time and confirm it with them. Confirm it on the phone orally. That's what that's saying. I put this one in green because it's just good for any day practice. Avoid sending any of your personal information on texts or emails. They're too easy to get hacked nowadays. And of course, create strong passwords, use a secure Wi-Fi, those kind of things. They call out in the bottom of this form, it's just a one-pager that says there are existing alternatives. You could send a cashier's check, for example. Well, I talked to an escrow officer that I use, very experienced. She's been in the business quite a while. And she said, regarding the cashier's checks, it's up to the discretion of the escrow officer, but she would only accept it for like the earnest money deposit. That's because, so let me back up. It's not the type, it's not the amount of money so much, but it's the type of money. So the earnest money deposit, that comes in when escrow is first opened. And so it has time for that cashier's check to clear. And believe it or not, you can stop a cashier's check, and they take about 10 days to actually go through, just like a normal check does. So they're not instant money. A lot of people mistake that for that. So what happens, you could stop that if you took it for the purchase funds, which come at the end of escrow. Someone gives you a cashier's check for $300,000. Well, they can go stop payment on that check. Now your seller is out of the house. Your buyer, who's fake, you know, is you know, it's just a big problem. So anyway, it's not so much the type of money, or the amount of money, but it is the type of money that escrow is more concerned with. And can you bring cash? Let's just say I don't like wires. I just want to make sure it gets there. So I'm going to bring cash. Nope, they won't take cash either. Why? That's been a form of money laundering. So they would bring in more than it was supposed to be and then ask you for money back because they brought too much money. And then you're giving them good money and they're giving you, you know, dirty money, if you will, because they needs to be laundered. So anyway, let me stop the share here so we can come back to this. And I'm Brian Wilson. If you have any questions, please give me a call. You can subscribe somewhere in here, reach out, message me. But thank you for watching. And if you do have questions, I hope you reach out. Have a great day. Take care now. Bye-bye.